Yo guys, welcome back to another DIY video. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how I turned these jeans into these patchwork beauties, these patchwork jeans that I've been seeing everywhere, so I really wanted to recreate them. So my initial idea actually came from Jaded London. I've been following them for a while on Instagram and I really like their aesthetic and their designs, and I came across this patchwork pair of jeans that they recently released in their latest collection, and I really like them, so I really wanted to recreate them. So my initial idea was to find some inspo, so I found these pair of jeans, this kind of purple and pink pair from Google Images, and I thought that would be a good rough idea to go off. So that was my starting point, so let's just jump into the sewing, shall we? So I'm going to be really honest with you guys. This isn't really a tutorial. It's more of a follow me along this journey to make patchwork jeans. Only because I didn't initially know how I was going to actually execute this. So I initially started off by seam ripping the crotch of the jeans open. I got this idea because I watched Fashion Wizardry YouTube video of how to turn low-rise skinny jeans into high-waisted jeans. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. But I went off her video and she said to seam rip the crotch to the length of your desired length. So that is what I did initially. So I measured a pair of jeans that I really like the fit of, and the crotch was like 12 inches long in comparison to my pair of jeans where the crotch was like 8 inches. I had to just seam rip a little bit further down in order for it to match the length of my desired jeans. And then once I was done doing that, I just followed the same thing by seam ripping the back of the crotch as well. And then as you guys can see, I've completely seam ripped both sides open, so I have a base to work with now. And then all I did was started off by deciding where I wanted all my patchwork pieces to be. So I just wanted to start with the waist first. So as you guys can see, I've just got a piece of chalk and I've just drawn where I want my first patch to be. And then I copy that over to the second pair of jeans that I have in order for it to match. And then I cut it out. So once I was done with the front, I just repeated the same step at the back. So I decided to use the pinky denim for the back pocket of the jeans. So I just seam ripped that open, and then all I'm going to do is attach it to the back of the purple jeans like so. So in order to do that, I decided to cut away the back of the purple, but I only left like a centimeter below it. That way I can attach it to it rather than having to like shove it into the waistband. So I decided to just leave about a centimeter, and then I just attached it to that little tab that I left. Then once I was done with the top half of the jeans, it was time to tackle the leg part of the jeans, which I'm not going to lie to you guys, was the part that I was dreading the most, because I really didn't know where I was going with this until you guys see later on. But I ended up deciding, I first actually laid it on top of the initial jeans that I really liked the silhouette of, and then just kind of just like matched it up to see where everything was at. Then I decided to make a pattern of the existing jeans that I really like the shape of. I thought this was just the easiest way to get this done. I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning, but anyway, I made a pattern with my pattern paper and I just traced around my existing pair of trousers like so. And then I brought out my little sewing weights. These are new to my sewing collection. These are a lifesaver. I don't know how I was living without these before, but anyway, I just put the weights down to weigh down the paper, but then I remembered I have 2 legs and I want the patterns on each leg to be different, so I had to cut out 2. So I folded the pattern paper on the fold and then put down the weights again and then cut out 2, and that was it. So once I finally had both my pattern pieces, I decided to start drawing out my pattern. So I got my phone and was just looking at the design that I really liked. And I'm basically going off the concept that I did with my patchwork top that I made. If you guys have watched that video, I'll leave the link down below. But it's basically the same premise, but just doing it on a pair of trousers. So I basically like crossed out the crotch area of the trousers on one leg because obviously the design was different on different legs, and I'd already initially drafted the top half already. So I'm just drawing out the lines of where I want the rest of the patchwork pieces to be. So you guys can't see this very clearly at all. My camera was not picking up the pencil lines at all, so I did actually just grab my phone quickly to show you guys what it looks like close up. So this is what it looks like close up, and then I basically marked which color was going to be each square. So I put lilac, purple, lilac, purple, lilac, purple, and then just drew the arrow for the direction I wanted the pattern piece to be in, so I didn't cut it upside down. And then I just cut out all the pattern pieces, and then I just got my denim and cut everything out. So guys, I didn't catch on camera every single step from this point onwards, but I went forward and started cutting out all my pieces, thought, yeah, cool, this is going to be great, it's everything's going to fit. But as you guys will see in the next couple of clips, I kind of messed up a little bit because I decided to cut out all the pieces that I drafted of my trousers, not remembering that the top half of the waist, like basically up to my hip, doesn't match the pattern that I made, because obviously the trousers are a little bit bigger. Even though I did kind of eyeball it and put them on top of each other, they don't match, which is what I realized by the time I cut out all the pieces. I don't know if you guys can slightly tell here on the left hand side, the waist hip area doesn't match the thigh of the leg, and I didn't realize this until I attempted to start putting it together. So I'm doing the right leg right now, and I've just measured of where it stops on my hip, and obviously that's where I wanted it to stop so it doesn't match the other side. But yeah, once I'd realized that, I was like, oh, I've messed this up. So they weren't matching, so I had to go back to my pattern piece and add more fabric to the crotch area in order for the hip and waist to match the leg. I hope this makes sense. It was confusing to me, so I don't know if I'm really explaining this very well to you guys, but that's where I messed up. I shouldn't have done it like that. But yeah, I messed up with the crotch area. It didn't match, so I had to go back and actually just like scrounge for fabrics to make the crotch seams match up for the front and the back. So I was really scared I wouldn't have any fabric left. But I did. So some of the pattern pieces on the leg look a bit crazy because I had to basically just scrounge for fabrics, and I was so scared I wasn't gonna have any fabric left. But I did. I have like a couple scraps left. But yeah, this is the last bit of footage that I have of me putting everything together. It was kind of a bit crazy, a bit all over the place, so I'm sorry about that. But I hope you guys learn from my mistakes, and yeah, let's go on to the before and afters, shall we? So guys, this is the final look. I'm really happy with the way I styled this. My top is from ASOS. My scarf is a thrift find that I showed you guys in a haul like forever ago. My handbag I stole from my mom's wardrobe. She gave it to me. I have no idea where it's from. And my shoes are Buffalo Londons. But yeah, that is my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to go follow me on Instagram to see all the cute pictures. And I will see you guys very soon. Peace.